Yeah.
Robert England here, a.k.a. Freddy Krueger, and I'm here with FlatlineTV. The Flatline the suckers.
Hi, my name is Zach Galligan, and you are watching FlatlineTV.
Hi, I'm David Naughton, an American werewolf in London, and you're watching Flatline TV.
Hey everybody, it's CJ Graham, Jason, Friday 13th Part 6, Flatline TV. Want to send a shout out. Everybody, watch it. I'm coming from your town.
What are you doing to your mic,
I love
bro?
it. Nothing. What are you talking about? It's the love segment tonight.
It's the love segment.
The love segment. Howdy, folks. How's it going, y'all? Hey. I am Carlos Velarde. This is Flatline TV. Welcome, everybody, back. Tuesday night. Yes. Right?
No, you're super happy. I'm loving it. What's up, everybody? This is John Yetz. I'm back as well.
Oh, yeah. You were gone last week, aren't you?
Yeah, I do want to thank Jeffrey for taking in my spot. Apparently, he did much
Taking
better.
it in your spot.
Yeah, taking it in my spot. He apparently did a very good job.
Yes, he did. He did a
I didn't
great
watch.
job.
I was drunk. But I'm glad he did. So, guys, again, thank you guys for joining us again. We are Flatline TV.
Yeah, and we want to apologize, too, what happened last week, because we had our kill of the week, and I guess it ended up the Facebook police said, no, you cannot do that. And they cut us off.
They really went, no.
I think so.
Did they have like little? Did they have like little mustaches that
They had a baguette, for
like,
sure.
No.
You want to eat my French bread?
Maybe we could have kept it if you ate the damn baguette.
I know, right? Damn it. I should have done it. Should have took it in the mouth.
Just butter it up.
Well, I don't know. The way you were doing that mic, I think you could have taken it in your mouth.
Maybe.
I'm just saying.
Just leaving it to your imagination.
And that's our show.
I know. Thank you for joining us, and we appreciate you guys today. We just want to leave you with a lovely thought of Carlos.
And a baguette.
And a baguette.
A nice sugary baguette.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, I know, right? But like Carlos had said, this is our Valentine's Day special type thing.
Hearts,
It's hearts. If we can do little hearts, we would. But it is, of course, it is considered Galentine's Day, which I never understood. Galentine's
The
Day.
fuck is that?
You mean Galentine's?
Is it Galentine's or
Are you trying to
Galentine?
Get it right.
Galentine. It's supposed to rhyme
Why
with
are you yelling?
Valentine.
I don't know. I'm just Galatine. I don't even. I don't.
Guillotine?
I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty much a guillotine.
Could be Guillotine's
We're,
Day.
see, we're talking about
Guillotine's
French.
Day.
Oh, what is it?
Galentine. Is
All this talk
Galentine's
about
Day?
head.
Oh,
Oh my God!
All this
Whoa!
head.
It's
Oh.
Galentine's, like gals, like us
Yeah.
gals.
Yeah, it's a celebration for girls,
You
right?
don't need no man.
This is a celebration of us.
Word.
It is
celebration of getting
Fine.
really drunk with
Thank
your
you so much.
besties.
Yeah,
I want to get drunk.
Hey, cheers.
I have work tomorrow.
Galentine.
So do I.
I got
Same.
Perrier.
I know. I really got Perrier right as well on my side. Real quick,
Fancy
what's up
what I
to
gotta say,
Eric?
I'm fancy.
Real quick to Eric Lopez, Justin Holland, Sean Reeves is actually
What up,
in the
my
house.
brother?
What up, brother? And then Salinas, thank you guys for joining us. And of course, we're not even the show today. Our lovely hosts, our lovely guests are going to be the show. And if you guys can introduce yourselves,
Just say hi.
just say hi. Even though they can read your names at the bottom, but say hi.
I'm Nikki Steele.
I am Jade Kim.
And apparently, those are the real names, not the porn names.
Yes.
Or are they?
Or are they?
Maybe we
Always.
don't care to separate the identities.
Only the W2 will know.
I'm comfortable with who I am.
Thank you.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Galentine. I don't even know. Fuck it,
Galentines.
whatever.
I think my
I'm
porn
just
name.
not going to say that name anymore.
I think my porn name will be Hung Fu.
Here we go. I'm hung, boo.
You win.
That would have been the best
Booyah.
thing.
That's racist.
I would have been the pizza guy.
Just sitting on the couch. I brought this
I
pizza.
brought a pizza.
It's my dick.
I got this extra mushroom tip for you.
Ew. You could have gone with sausage. You could have gone with
Even I
extra
went,
thick
ew.
crust. You gotta go with mushroom.
A mushroom.
I went there.
Thin crust.
I went there.
There's plenty of tastes out there.
Yeah. Mushroom.
Robert's also
Nobody
in the
wants
house.
thin
Alhan's in the house. And Eric as well saying what's up.
Only Mario likes mushrooms, right?
Whoa.
Right? That gives him a 1-up. No?
That was a horrible
Have you
joke.
ever had?
So,
Have you ever eaten pickled mushrooms?
No. I didn't even know that existed.
Someone tried to get me to eat pickled mushrooms.
That's-
It was disgusting.
Yeah,
I
that's-
ran.
Come here, little lady. You're my pickled mushroom.
Was it off Tinder? Come here and taste my pickled mushrooms. Ew.
That sounds sketch.
well, all right.
That sounds
like-
sketch.
It sounds like somebody that just finished running. That sounds gross.
They're disgusting. It's just fungus and formaldehyde.
Ugh.
And he's like, put this in your mouth.
You
And
put it
like,
that way.
Whoa.
Just put it in your mouth.
Mind if I do?
You
That's
probably put worse stuff in your mouth. Let's get it straight, right? No,
She hasn't made out with me yet, so no.
wow.
that's not that bad.
Well, there's still another.
I was gonna say, if it's jade or a pickled mushroom,
There's still,
It's a
Hey,
difficult
we got an
decision.
hour show, so we got an hour.
there's still
show.
another 55 minutes in the show, so I don't
I'm
think
down
it's
to
going to
see
be
that.
all that bad. Real
Yeah,
quick,
that's the
what's up, Mary? Taylor says, "Hi, Nikki. You look absolutely gorgeous. Miss you."
Thank you.
And then Eric is saying that he remembers your top 5, J. Kim. Oh,
look at that.
Little hearts and everything. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Tell you.
And he's saying,
Hi.
Carlos, you have a poor pizza choice in mushrooms.
You would like it. Take it.
Wow.
Large
Wow.
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 Carlos is very predatorial tonight.
Carlos is in a
Right?
mood tonight.
It's a Perrier.
What's
Getting me all pumped up and getting all Mountain Dew.
The French are
I'm like,
very
what are you
angry.
doing tomorrow, Carlos? Jesus.
Absolutely nothing.
and the baguette appears again.
He's gonna bury his loaf.
Just in my own Pamela Henderson. That's it. I'm gonna be
Pamela-
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lay in bed, watch chocolates, and watch The Notebook and cry. All right.
The Notebook.
The
and cry.
Notebook.
You couldn't even do like a horror movie. You're just like, I'm gonna watch The Notebook and cry.
Shut up. I'm very sad in these days.
The truth comes out.
Yeah. So what?
That's a new low. If you're going to Nicholas Sparks at that point,
You just
like,
gotta check out.
It's a heartwarming.
Yeah, it's
Time.
It's a
time.
heartwarming movie about this old couple. Okay.
But he's a great writer. I'm just
right.
saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything for Valentine's Day either. So
Segue.
segue.
He was like waiting for us to ask, and we didn't. So he was just
I
like,
know.
Yeah.
well, I'm not
Oh
doing
yeah, we
anything.
didn't
Oh
care.
no. I was
Sorry, yeah, we didn't care.
I was defending Nicholas Sparks. That's all it was.
Oh, got it. Okay.
See your Valentine's Day
Well, I mean,
or Sparks.
just a good book. Ninth Warm Bath.
Knife one day.
Rosie Palm and her 5 sisters. Yeah, I guess so.
Ooh, 5 sisters.
Just saying.
Dang.
1, 2.
Oh, wait.
I needed to make sure I was in with the joke, you know.
Sisters in. What happened to the other sister?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What the hell?
Right?
Oh wait, if you sit on your hand, because is that
Yeah,
the
that's a
other
stranger.
sister?
The
Yeah, but is that
stranger.
the other sister?
Oh, it might be.
She's the long lost
That's-
sister or the evil sister. You don't know.
I
It
like
depends where
that.
she ends up.
I'm around the corner.
That's scary. So scary.
Knock knock.
I mean,
Was
it's
it
harsh,
milk
obviously.
lemonade around the corner Fudge is made?
Yeah.
Whoa!
That'd be super creepy, right?
Those are my
That was the
future
creepiest
wedding
thing I've ever heard you come up. Oh wow, Carlos
Getting
is in a
sweaty over there. You're like,
shit.
oh my god, this is.
Damn, Carlos, you okay there?
And I didn't have any wine. What the fuck?
I know.
Dude,
I
did
think
you, did
me
you
and
take a
Nikki will get
Viagra
on your
before the show?
level.
Yeah, I got stuck in my throat, so I have a sore neck.
Stop.
That was the best. Guys, talking about those have a sore neck.
All right.
That's the best.
Sure.
What's up,
Ba-dum,
Andy? What's
bum.
up, Nate and Mary again? We're not getting Isaac anything for Valentine's Day. And ladies and gentlemen, that's Isaac, aka Bomb Ray's right over there.
Yeah.
We like to keep him in the show because when we talk about him, he feels like he's left out.
He's crying right now.
He probably does have something to do for Valentine's Day, even knowing his creepy ass self.
I'd hit it.
Oh, look
You
at
can't
that.
see it. You can't see it
Yeah.
from the front, but he's got a sweet ass back here.
Look at that.
Oh, he's laughing. He's all like,
Look
oh,
at that. He's shy right now. Look at he is fucking blushing.
he is blushing, put his head down. What are you doing, man?
He's like, I'm just gonna go in this corner.
Whoa. Yeah, what's up, Jeremy? Why do you want me to... Why? Whoa, Jeremy's hitting on me. Jeremy's hitting on me.
What is he saying?
He's telling me to call him. He's like, call me, bro.
Damn. You got the lube ready?
I got you, Jeremy. I got you.
Damn.
Hey, it's 2018. Love for everyone.
I guess so. Me
Equal
too.
opportunity.
Me too. Me too. Hashtag me too.
And so it
So it begins.
And
so
it
it
begins.
Let the Mortal Kombat begin.
Yeah. So pretty much like the 50 Shades movie is just going to be a theater full of Me Too's, right?
I think so.
That'd be hilarious, though.
100% that's who goes.
Right, because nobody ever watched.
Is it weird to go
watched
just
it.
to giggle at the inappropriate moments? Because I feel like if I went, that would be my genuine reaction every time there was a whip or a or a.
You know
Or,
what would be
close your eyes.
You know what would be best if like
Oh my God! Close your eyes. And all of a sudden, Bill Cosby comes out.
I know where can I put this pudding pot?
Like some pudding. I didn't even know he was in the movie.
I'm about to put my dick in something.
Good morning, beautiful. Like, what happened?
Nice little Shyamalan twist for you. Spoiler alert.
Gosh.
Uh-oh.
It's my new favorite horror movie now.
Shamalama ding dong.
Wow, Isaac, okay.
Sign.
Isaac says, sorry, Jade, but your ass is better than mine.
Oh,
All right.
probably.
Yeah,
She said probably.
I concur.
Who am I speaking to?
Why is Mary telling me to just put lotion on the skin, John? Word of
no.
advice.
Or else it gets so
Who's
good.
in- I know, I was waiting for
sound
that.
advice, yes.
Would you fuck?
Would you fuck me? Wow.
What?
This is
My bad.
no, I'm laughing. These chat guys, if you guys can actually comment in the chats and actually like some of the stuff on this chat, it's fucking better than some of the material you guys are saying.
Oh shit!
I'm sure
You mean
it's
that
better
bad?
than everything we're
Bullshit, prove
saying.
Yeah.
You know what?
They're going
I don't know.
in on over here.
We're
They can
hilarious.
say shit whatever they want without getting in trouble.
That's true.
Yeah,
Right?
That's true.
I
All of a
don't
sudden,
know,
Facebook
man.
banned. Facebook banned.
Why? What's going on?
I don't
A
know.
bunch of crazy stuff. What up,
The
Jason?
internet gone wild. Oh, I lost
Jeremy is saying the best ass is Carlos.
Sure.
Well, duh.
Well, yeah, this is actually true. I don't know if
Crack-
you've ever seen
crack
it, but
walnut.
it's pretty well moisturized.
You've seen it.
He's all like, you've seen it?
My ass looks like a Shar-Pei.
It is
Shut
a
up.
supple ass.
It's like a Sharpay.
Looks like a Shar-Pei.
Oh, so gross. So gross.
I just had to remember what a Sharpei was. I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
A little bit more puggy than actually.
puggy. It's all
Puggy.
And is it hard to breathe and it snorts?
A little bit.
Oh my god. All right. Whoa.
Well, okay. Now,
Right. Yeah, maybe we should get into some news.
so what's this show called again? What are we doing?
I know, horror news.
So,
The shit show hour.
supposedly we're gonna be talking about horror stuff,
This
I
is,
guess.
Howard
Yes, ladies and
Stern,
gentlemen,
what is
welcome
this?
to Flatline TV, where we talk about horror stuff, but for the last 15 minutes, it's been about hoary stuff.
Bringing you
Well,
the
John
horror
puts the
and
horror in horror.
We can talk about Valentine's Day horror stories,
Well,
Yeah, I'm down with that.
right?
I'm down with anything that's horror. Valentine's Day
I
or
got
not.
none to tell you, so I'm already out. So
I don't know about that one. That was weird.
I was gonna say I could think of a few.
I think you guys probably have more than I
yeah.
because
I was like, let's get the book of horror stories out
Do it.
here.
Oh, all right. Fuck
All right, we're
that.
gonna
All
do a
right.
segment.
No, we're going to do. I would rather hear one of these horror stories.
All right, let's do that right away.
Let's hear a horror story. Why not?
I'm intrigued.
I think everybody here is intrigued. I have people going, really? Sharpay balls? What the
I
fuck?
feel like my
Sharpay
story is
balls.
very kind of just. I don't want to sound too bitter though.
I
That's
don't know.
the thing.
You're
It's all
kind of
right.
you're kind of over here in the corner, like it's a dark.
Sulking.
It's a dark
not
place.
Like dark. It's just
Such a dark place to go to. Why did
dumb
you ask?
story.
Bring in the darkness.
don't
Embrace the darkness.
Well, hold on, Nikki. I feel like you'd have a tons more better story than I do.
Paper,
It's
rock, scissors.
Probably
Oh,
way
yes.
more interesting.
And Nikki's over here just like, you know.
I have a couple. So
right, let's
it's
hear it.
not.
I've seen some
All
things.
right, let's hear it.
It's not okay. I have one story that it was the dude that I was just like, what the hell is happening? And then I have another story where I'm the shit show,
Oh, what?
and I am the holy crap. I'm never going anywhere near her ever again.
Whoa.
Because this was, oh god, more than 5 years ago.
You know, I'd say 5 months ago.
Oh, wow.
About five
days ago.
This was 5 hours ago. I just got back from it. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's
all
fine.
good.
You know, if the cops come, I was here the entire time. Anyway, no, I had gone out on a date. It was the first date, second date, first or second date. And we had been drinking, and I was completely
Tossed.
blitzed. Yeah, and I fell in a bush. Fell straight into a hedge.
Whoa.
He was
Oh,
walking towards
okay.
the car, and I just went, meh, bonk, into the
Okay.
hedge. And he turns, and I got out of the hedge super fast, and I stood up, and it was just kind of swaying back and forth.
But you had like all these leaves in your hair and shit.
I had a couple
All these,
branches
like,
in my hair.
scratches.
Yeah, I had a couple branches in my
Feral
hair,
animal
and I had
bites.
yeah, pretty much it was like squirrel, like gerbil, save it for later. This is fine. Yeah, like put them in the pocket. Oh,
You look like the
escaped.
squirrel ladies
You're
on
fine.
on your shoulder.
Yeah, clink. Oh shit, fell out. So yeah, he turns around and he goes, "What happened?" Nothing. And he had to pick brambles out of my hair, and then I basically like fell in and he fell into the car, and I was like, "Woo-hoo." So that's my shit show.
I would have been like, I decided to do a cartwheel in the lawn there.
Yeah, right. And so now the whole, I always joke around where, it's like how was your recovery? You just fell in a bush, shake it off, and you just move on. And you deny everything if you fell into a hedge on a date.
Of course.
So, and then where the date went totally wrong on a different guy was, we had 2 beers each, and he was driving me home, and he got pulled over for a DUI.
From just 2 beers?
What the
Because, it was in Temecula.
Was he like 10 pounds? Like what? I
Right.
don't get it.
Wow.
2 beers?
Whether
were
he got a DUI
they
or the
Boilermakers?
date would have been, no, it was kind of, he was a very, very nice, guy.
Very, very nice guy. That's all we're going to say.
That's all we're
He
gonna
was
say.
nice.
But, yeah. But the cops left me at the Shell station, and I had to
Oh,
call
nice.
I had to call my mom at midnight.
Mama.
Yeah, my mom was like, "You're what?"
Oh my gosh, Chelsea. Can we get Taco Bell?
I was like, "Can we
I'm fucking Jack in the Box. Here's like a tacos.
on a breakfast jack,
Oh, God.
tacos."
Fucking cheese sticks and
I
shit.
haven't had Jack in the Crack in.
They're the munchie meals, man.
I haven't had that in so many years. So anyway, yeah, my date got a DUI, and I got left at the Shell station.
But the upside is you got to spend Valentine's Day with your mama.
This is true, and I buy her chocolates every year.
To remember that. Hey, thank you for picking me
I
up.
do. I sent her like the C's, like the Valentine's box, little heart-shaped box. So I sent her that.
That's
so.
precious.
I just sent it to myself to feel love.
Mine's
horrible.
probably going to be delivered tomorrow. So. Actually, I got finished with Girl Scout cookies, man. I don't want to
wow.
see.
Ooh, I want some
Oh, wow.
Thin Mints.
I have
I haven't
Oh
got
my
any.
God.
3-pound
so
bag of
many.
Mexican candy. I'm slowly working my way
God.
through.
Oh,
So I
gee.
may.
Bring it.
That's what
in.
That right there is a horror story. 3
That's what
pounds
the
of
ladies.
Mexican candy.
That's what
is
the
a horror
ladies
story.
call me.
So,
Mexican candy.
Wow.
Wink, wink.
damn it, Carlos.
Bien dulce.
Real quick, I'm going to iterate on some things. Benjamin, I don't know what's going on. You put garbage. You might have to elaborate more of that, if anything. Angel wants to ask if, because he wants a subject change, should we remake a movie of The Howling? Actually, I don't think so, but unfortunately, how sad it is
It
that
probably
there's
will
going to be a remake. In fact, actually, a lot of the news is going to be about that stuff too as
fuck.
well.
I got to hear Jade's scary story, though.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I'll get to that. I just want to. There's
Okay.
like a lot of questions that just popped
Nah,
up.
they could wait. I want to hear this shit.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Well, that was one of the questions.
Yeah, Brianna Rose wants to know, Nikki, is that why you stopped texting me?
Oh. No comment.
Bernie, you said it right. If Benjamin was being negative, that's perfect. I appreciate you saying that.
Okay.
He told Benjamin, hey, feel free to leave if you have nothing to say.
All right.
Serious.
What's
Nikki with her red hair says Linz.
What did Benjamin say? Garbage? Just garbage?
Let's bring Ernest back as a zombie.
You know what?
Wow.
Thanks, Liz.
You want Benjamin? Fuck you then, man.
Well, we don't know. Well, I don't know what Benjamin's talking about. That's why I was asking if you can elaborate a little bit more.
Nah,
but
I'm
cool.
just playing.
Now, of course, your story now, Jake,
Don't you know
because
I'm
you weren't
local?
forgotten. You weren't
Don't you know
forgotten.
I'm crazy?
I was kind of hoping I was.
Oh
All
my
right.
God,
Well, since
Kurt,
Nikki
shut
went,
up.
and so I'll go. All right, hold on. Give me a
Did
sec.
Drink that shit.
So
What the hell,
this
Isaac?
isn't necessarily a horror story. It wasn't a shit show, but okay. So let me just fucking say it. So a couple years ago, it's Valentine's Day, and I'm at this great, really romantic bar in Long Beach with my boyfriend at the time. A couple years ago, and it was great. Like it was romantic. It was like dim lit, great dinner, and it's like this guy was like on his phone incessantly, but everybody is these days, so it's like I didn't pay
Right.
too much attention.
Oh, sorry.
to
I was on
it.
my phone right now. Sorry
Yeah,
about that.
fucking asshole. Jesus, fuck this show.
My bad.
Right?
And so I was like, great, yeah, whatever. And I thought we were having a great time. And then a couple months later, I did discover there was some infidelity in the relationship. And it was brought to my attention that it turns out he was on the phone trying to make plans with another woman while he was a foot away from me, like where this young, handsome man's head is. Basically, this is my ex now. If you wondered where
make out with him.
This is an upgrade. Jesus Christ. And yeah, so basically I found out that he was like, I guess this woman in question was like, so what are you doing tonight? And he's like, oh, nothing. I'm just at home.
Upgrade.
And I'm there in a tiny little fucking dress across. I'm like, and you know, and then again, this is like months later, right? And then this is months later, and it turns out, yeah, he was trying to meet up with her after we concluded our date.
Yeah, that's a piece of trash.
And
so he was trying to get them.
And scene.
He was trying to double dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. I don't know.
All right.
I need this guy's address. I'm gonna need his blood type.
You want me to shit on his lawn? I can shit on his lawn for you. He'll leave a big old steaming pile of dirt on his lawn for you.
That's so sweet.
You know what that's for.
You know what that's for.
You know.
Like 2 years later, you know what that's for, and
exactly
walk
what
away.
that's
Nothing else.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Put a little Valentine's card on it. You know what that's for.
Right? With the year on it.
Right?
2016.
I heard a snort. I heard a snort.
Oh my
You
god.
damn well.
Okay.
Now that the mood is nice and up.
I know, right?
All right. Did you want to throw some news in? Then?
Yeah, let's do some news. Let's actually talk about what people came here for, which is the girls. Let's be real.
Here's Johnny.
Milk.
What's up, everybody? Again, if you are tuning in right now, it's a new section for Flatline TV where we talk about nothing but horror. I heard another snort. The snorting is one of our lovely guests. You can see her doing it. And it's not Carlos, even though Carlos does snort in the dark by himself.
I snort.
It's just weird, though, when he does it by himself in the dark.
Pug.
Speaking of weird.
Pug. Call him the pug.
Is it his mouth or his butt this time? We'll never know.
We should do that as a guessing game.
Just depends on
Is
what
it my ass or my mouth?
Depends on what scented,
They both talk shit.
what scented candles in the
both talk a lot
corner.
of shit.
And bands. We're never gonna get some news.
well,
My ass and my mouth talk a lot of shit, so you got to guess which one it is.
Oh, wow.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Sorry, my bad.
I'm not even trying to guess. I'm not going to try to. I'm not playing this game. I don't want to play this game.
Too late, you're
I
playing.
don't want to play it. I don't want to play it. No.
You too.
No. Well, this weekend in theaters, there's actually going to be a couple of things happening. One, if you are looking for a cheap date, which I do. On Monday,
Craigslist.
On Monday for President's Day, actually, AMC is going to allow all their 7 p.m. showings of Get Out to be free.
Get it out of here. Wait, no.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
snap.
so if you go to the box office when opening time is on Monday, you can ask for request for one ticket for Get Out at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
And then you just have to come back and it's free.
Nothing wrong with free.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with free.
Even though I've seen that movie for free right now on TV.
Especially when I'm going, especially when I'm not doing anything because
I
whatever.
don't have to put on pants in order to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna
You don't have to put on pants when you go out in public. Ain't no one judging you.
There's still laws.
Hey, is it weird though if you go over to the movies by yourself and still get the tub of popcorn and still cut out a hole in the bottom?
Only if you put in extra
Only
butter.
if you tell people.
The fuck? That's
How's
so
that salt feel?
gross. That's so gross.
What happens if you drop a curtain?
What happened?
Something happened.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Guys, are we
Is that
still
what
on?
happened?
We're off
Flatline.
Oh, hey, we're back.
Hey.
Also, if you guys
Back
were,
again.
if you guys were looking forward to The Nun, which was supposed to be out on
Nun,
July
nope.
13th,
Yeah.
it got
Yes.
pushed back to September 7th, 2018.
Why?
No reason was given except that that's the push date for it now, and
Closer
that's what
to
they're
Halloween.
That's
why?
I wouldn't want it to be closer to Halloween. There's a lot of movies that actually got pushed around towards that time.
Like Halloween.
No, I said push. Like other movies that are not horror related, all seem to have gone pushed towards the end of the month, which is weird.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know why, but no reasons are given except that I think everybody's a little scared of July 13th when that comes out is around the same time that the Infinity War movie comes out.
Oh.
So they might be afraid that it might get as much box office time as it wants to.
They're going away with their tails in between their legs, I see.
They're different
I know.
genres.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't been watching since the beginning, now you can see that Carlos is not only he's very feisty, he's being quite a dick.
What else is new?
You should have seen him.
Never
You
did.
should have seen him 2 weeks ago.
I know.
Fool was bleeding everywhere.
I was bleeding like the back doors there in the screen. Being a little bitch.
Yeah, he was being a
Bleeding
little
in the back
bitch.
That's
Bleeding
all I
from the
heard. I
back
was like,
door.
How?
Wow.
Ooh-ha.
it's turned into Dr. Oz.
Yeah, this one is real crazy.
I need an intervention.
Did anybody watch the Cloverfield movie on Netflix?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What'd you guys think about
Cloverfield
it?
Paradox.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that movie's been 50-50 with everybody.
Yeah.
Either they really hate it or they really love it.
I think I need to watch it again because I don't know.
I liked it because it was much more. It tried to kind of channel, like the older sci-fi, like Event
Right.
Horizon
That
type
was cool.
stuff. And I mean, it wasn't Event Horizon, which I still think is one of my favorite movies ever, but a little more.
You know what? I
His
think
hand stuck in the wall.
I think to me
Yeah.
this one is like
And
the
the hands
Halloween
crawling
3
out.
of the thing. It's like if it would have been a good movie if they didn't attach itself to Cloverfield. You know?
Oh, that's true.
Kind of like the Halloween
Yeah.
3, you know? It would have been a really good film if they didn't attach it to the Halloween franchise.
No, I agree. I agree with that one. And the thing about it, though, is...
Because I like the whole paradox thing. It's fucking cool.
Yeah, no, J.J. Abrams has just came on stating about the next Cloverfield movie, which would be called Overlord. It's supposed to be completely insane. It's supposed to tie in all the movies together. It's actually right in between the first Cloverfield and this one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I'm going to give a quick shout out, though, real quick. Because Eric just said...
I don't think he wants it from you, though. I was about to say that, too.
Okay, my bad. Okay.
Ladies, I think Eric wrote on our chat for y'all.
Yeah.
Oh,
Happy birthday!
happy birthday.
I guess you don't want me to say it, but
Happy
fuck it, whatever.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Eric. Hopefully that you have
Whatever.
hopefully you have
Is
a
that
great early
everything you
birthday.
wanted it to be?
I apologize for Carlos. He
But
did
if I
interrupt.
do this, I pretend I have boobies. So, happy birthday.
Why did you
Wow,
sound like
the
fucking
level of
Cartman when you said that shit?
Happy birthday.
the hell?
The level of class on this show just keeps escalating. It's like
Escalating down. What's up, Manny? Oh wow, it keeps saying, "What's up, Wesley?" Yeah, I agree. Sorry, guys. Much love for the stream, but Jade with
What'd I do?
hard eyes.
Oh, God, yeah.
He's fantasizing about you.
All right.
scared. I was like, what did I do now? Fuck.
Right.
She's gonna pop out of a cake.
It's always a weird.
Oh.
That would be sticky and unsanitary, and I'm down.
I was like,
That's how you get
there was
used.
nothing bad
Depending-
about anything you just
Depending
said.
what kind of cake it is, too.
Wow.
You can get a yeast
She
infection
brings her,
that way.
She brings her own frosting.
Hey-o.
Oh.
Oh,
I need to
don't
get
know.
that checked out.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I was going to go bad, but I'm refraining. I'm holding. I'm reeling.
Really?
What?
Really?
All
Worse
of a
than
sudden?
she brings her own frosting? That's what I
That was gonna
went.
go pretty
That's
bad.
where I went.
I was going to go pretty bad.
Do it. Why are you teasing? You're such a fucking
Now I wanna
teaser.
Is it a birthday
Now I
cake
wanna
or a
know.
cream pie?
That was really bad.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Wow.
At least it was clever this time.
Jesus.
It was good.
Wow.
Oh, this time. Oh.
It was good.
It's fine, man. It's all right.
Sorry.
You can't win them all.
You shouldn't have made me tell that
I can't
story.
win
I'm all
them all.
bitter now. I just want to drink this wine and be quiet and
Just
sulky.
drink it.
I'm
Fuck it.
kidding. I'm
No.
kidding.
Take it to the head.
We're just gonna
Hey.
plan our hit.
And actually, real quick with Josh, I agree. He says it should have been called Season of the Witch straight up instead of Halloween 3.
Exactly.
And I have to agree with him on this one. I wouldn't mind a remake of the film if it was actually done right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a dope
cool.
ass film.
That's how I feel about most remakes. I wouldn't mind the film if it was done right.
That's so shitty.
That's true. Well, you know what's funny
Oh,
is
you
that
know what? Evil Dead was good.
Tom Holland is coming back to Fright Night.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's kind of weird though. He says he's returning to Papa, but he's gonna actually do a novel before he does any type of movie, and it will be a sequel to his original movies. But I guess Amazon is taking credit for saying Friday Night the Resurrection and claiming it's his book, and he's saying it's not his book. And it's supposed to release like in a couple days.
I'd be like, yeah, it's my book. Yeah, sure. Give me money to it.
Yeah, all right. Wait,
Well, I think that's the thing. I think that's the thing is he's not getting any money for it.
Oh,
so.
never mind this. Fuck
No,
that.
it's not my
Ain't my
book.
book.
It's not
Ain't
my
my book.
book.
Fuck that shit.
And since
Nope.
they've
That ain't my shit.
yeah, they've been capitalizing on it pretty big. So it's kind of crazy.
That ain't my shit.
Robert says Happy Valentine's Day, Jade. And then another gentleman, I can't read your name. I'm sorry. Says Happy Valentine's Day.
It's the squiggly marks.
It is not sweet. You're Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for fucking Carlos right now.
God damn it, Carlos.
God damn, Carlos.
Look what you fucking did. Look what you fucking did. Are you happy with yourself?
Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy this brief intermission of snorting. Ding, 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 ding. Carlos is a dick.
Twat.
I want to say right now that he is.
He's getting all fucking what's his name from InfoWars over here. Look at that.
And ladies and gentlemen,
Getting all Alex Jones over
my new
here.
host next week will be Jade. We're banning, freaking banning We're banning Carlos from any response. Good Lord.
I can't.
Hola, Jeffrey comes. Jeffrey, why do you come at the very end of this fucking joke?
Oh my God.
Hola, snack bar.
I'm gonna lose a fucking eye.
He said, did you just say I'm gonna lose a fucking eye?
An eyelash. It's gonna fall off.
That would actually make us
this
laugh
one's
more.
already about to come off, girls. So we'll be.
Good. It's hanging in there. It's
Oh
hanging
my
in
God.
there.
We'll
Ladies
be
and
fucking
gentlemen, on
eyelashless
Flatline
together.
TV.
I know, right?
How to improve your eyebrows and your eyelashes.
Oh God.
So today on
More
Beauty
glue.
TV,
Right? Their show just got
I will use
redone.
rubber cement to
Three
attach
fucking
this
cents.
eyelash to my eyeball.
OMG. Good Lord. And on the toy front, God, I don't even know how I can go into this one.
Go on.
Some dude is doing, like, I'm not even into
Listening.
it. Some dude is doing a Lego Addams Family that you can actually go online to petition. Is it really that funny, Carlos?
Go ahead.
Well, you got the case of the giggles.
Addams
Like,
Family Legos.
yeah, it's basically the full mansion for the Addams Family Legos. You can go on the Legos website and you can
Does
actually.
it come with the characters?
It comes with the characters. It comes with the full family. It's a 3-story build. And you can actually petition for it to be made. It's actually been on there since 2016. All of a sudden, you were talking shit earlier. We won't talk about that.
I didn't talk shit.
And for, again, my gamers, anybody that's playing Friday the 13th, the game, Ruben Morales.
I got it.
I'm glad to hear that. They are going to start doing single-player challenges, which is
Cool.
they actually even start installing more like legendary kills, like you can drop a car off somebody's head and stuff like that.
Nice.
And it's going to be implemented as far as it. God, fucked me up, dude. You laughing. Been trying to hold it in this whole time. Basically, they're going to implement it as character survival.
You got
games.
that hold it in look right now.
Yeah, yeah. It's called wanting to take a shit through my mouth.
Through your mouth.
Jesus.
My mouth.
I still can't believe you said it. It's a bunch of squiggly lines. Fucking asshole. Yes, I did that on purpose. Right when she was drinking her drink. I almost had it. I almost had
my
it.
nose.
Almost had it.
Oh God.
Eric says, "Happy Valentine's, Jade." Wesley says, "What do you each think of the best horror movie was in the last year, and which ones are you most looking forward to?" That's what Wesley is asking.
Huh?
What?
Wesley is asking, "What do you guys think was the best horror movie this year?"
This year, I guess. Wait. It came out last year, right? There's not much that came out this year yet.
This year, 2000. The past 365 days.
Yes, past 3.
We're barely 2018
Wesley,
right now.
you're gonna have to be more specific.
There's not much that came out this year, except for Winchester,
No,
right?
we're talking about 365 days, like a year within a year.
27 fucking team.
Oh, okay.
20. Whoa. Jade puts this shit on. Just check. Like, motherfucker, listen, pay attention.
2007.
Someone just fucking threw some salt on me.
This is what we're doing, all right, guys? Come on. Come on.
I'm briny.
All right.
Briny.
Drink your wine, right? drink it up. Drink it up.
Without trying to laugh.
I'll say it's so far. I think was one of my favorites.
Ah.
Oh fuck.
Anybody else?
It's just like a.
There was.
There was
trying,
nothing.
No, I was trying to think of there was one on Netflix I just saw that was really
Oh, Netflix.
Gerald's Game,
good. Okay,
1922.
I watched Gerald's Game 1922.
That's a good one.
It was a good one, but I wouldn't say
No,
it's
it's not really
the best. But
The Babysitter?
Okay, so I did see that one. I did my
That was all right.
homework. I watched all of them. It was
Nice,
really good.
nice.
I really liked it. You're right. It was,
it was cool.
for what it was, super campy
Super
and
campy.
awesome. Especially when he drives the car through the house. And just
Yeah.
bam.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and I was like, don't burn her book. I want that.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was like, what are you doing?
That's my book. I want that book.
How about you, Jade? What would be...
I mean, not to be on. I mean, fuck the band. I don't care if I'm on the bandwagon, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to say, dude, it was really fucking
Fuck
good.
yeah.
And you
Yeah.
want to know why though? Because I think I mentioned this in the last one podcast. I was last time I was here, but like any movie that can genuinely disturb me to the point where I feel like I need to leave the theater, I inherently kind of fall in love with in a sadistic way.
Awesome.
And
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Let's
did
watch Cannibal
not
Holocaust.
fucking realize. Well, for me, the thing is like
Cannibal
my thing is
Holocaust.
like anything to do with kids. Like if you're hurting a kid, I'm like, oh god, I can't look. And like it went there. Oh, like in the opening scene, like,
Oh, yeah.
and it's like this poor baby with this arm out, and it's like. Oh god. And like half the movie I couldn't fucking look. I was such a pussy, and I was like, I can't. These poor fucking kids, and great actors, by the way.
Fuck yeah.
And ultimately, and what's his face did such a goddamn good job being creepy, and that face.
Oh yeah, Bill Skarsgård. He was good.
Yeah.
Good movie.
And it actually went a little bit more into kind of how the book was, because in the book it goes more into Pennywise is what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of a link to. There's a word I'm completely fucking up and missing. Yeah, right. But he's like a connection to an alternate universe in the cosmos, and that's why when you look down his throat, you see the three, the little three lights, and and
exactly.
It actually touched more
my
on
crazy life. He's a gangster.
Yeah,
La vida loca.
Look at my lights, eh? Stare at me.
Look at these portals,
Look at me, little puppet.
Wow. That's just wow.
Cállate, güey.
Ruben Morales says the end of Human Centipede 2.
That's how he gets kids.
Yeah, right. Chicle.
And Nate Lance's origin.
Fireworks?
I would have to say, actually, the movie that I liked the most was The Girl with All the Gifts.
Oh, I still haven't finished watching that shit.
That one's actually a really
I keep
good one.
forgetting it. It looks really good.
It's literally about kids that turn zombies. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it looks really, really good from what I saw. But.
Yeah, I thought that was a great movie. But again, that was me, and I have no opinion.
Yeah, nobody really gives a fuck.
Nobody cares.
Have you seen The Vault?
Nobody cares.
The Vault?
The Vault.
No.
It's pretty good. It's on Netflix.
All right.
James Franco, and it's got a little mini twist. It's fairly predictable, but it's actually.
I saw it on my little thing, but I was like, what's the next one?
What's the next one?
I went right past it as well. It's a short movie, but it's good. It's not terrible, but it's a fun movie. And I rewatched Hellraiser.
Nice.
Ooh, classic.
Ooh, Hellraiser's good. I love Hellraiser.
And then I saw puzzle boxes show up on my suggested items on, Etsy and my phone. And
No tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
So you bought.
That's what I tell.
So you bought some boxes
of my boyfriend.
This is gonna happen on Valentine's Day.
Wow.
On Valentine's Day, or this one too, right? You tell me.
Well,
that's my bumper sticker.
Speaking on Valentine's Day, just because we do have some horror fans out there that are that are happy to be coupled up with somebody unlike me and Carlos, what are some suggestions that you guys would have to get a girl that's into creepy stuff?
Yes, please. Let's see. What's some good stuff?
Besides besides Hellraiser boxes, I'm just saying.
I love Hellraiser boxes.
I actually came prepared with an entire list of the black flowers that are available. Real black flowers.
What the fuck?
Throw it out
Here we
there, girl.
go.
Let's hear this.
Listen up, fellas and ladies.
Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Pay attention. Take notes. Or you can just share this. That way, it's always on your feed.
You know
You
what?
can
I'll give
always
you some theme
reference
music
back
for
to
that
it.
shit. How about that?
I like that. Damn, this is some sexy ass
Brought
theme
from
music.
yours truly, 2018, February 14th.
It was a long day.
Bomber, can we?
What's from the Mad TV?
Bomber, can we get a close up of Nikki while she's saying her
Lowered expectations.
while she's saying her
All right.
her list?
What do you got?
My list. All right,
If
my list
possible.
of flowers. So black flowers.
If possible, no?
These actually do grow. So you have hollyhocks. They're called nigra. And then you have black star calla lilies, black lilies, black mondo grass. That's cool.
That sounds like something you smoke.
That sounds like something
Right?
you find in a young
fuck?
man's pants.
Give me some of that black mondo grass.
Some of these might have dual purpose. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
cool, yeah.
I have no fucking idea. So if you smoke black mondo grass, you're on your own.
Start getting high.
This is a disclaimer. I have absolutely black petunias,
It's kinda
black
like
peonies.
belladonna.
There are these things called black bleeding hearts.
Oh, I like that name.
Right. They look like a heart, and they have like this little tendril that comes down.
What?
I know, right?
I like that already.
They have black hydrangeas and black velvet petunias. But if anybody's thinking of anything for me, the black lilies and black hydrangeas are a really, really good idea.
Nice.
Even though, Brie, I love the flowers you bought me. Thank you.
Aww.
I saw that on your feed today.
Yeah, I know. That was interesting.
And I laughed my ass off what your boss said to you.
Yeah. My boss, so I get flower delivery, right? And, I go to my reception window because my assistant was out today. And the delivery guy has this giant thing of flowers. And I'm, okay, great, thinking it's for one of the girls in the office. And he says, delivery for Nikki Steele. Holy shit, that's me.
Aww.
And walks by and he goes, "Stop ordering yourself flowers." The delivery guy's like,
Did the Homer Simpson and walked away?
Right?
no, he did like the Ralph, like the roll away.
I know that one very well.
Yeah.
I would have been like, yo, that's funny.
It's funny.
That's funny.
But it was Brie. Brianna sent me flowers.
Good job, Bree.
So, yeah.
Good job, Brie.
Good job, Brie. Every girl
Yes.
should have a Brianna.
Yes.
I think so.
I know. So I got flowers. And a couple
Every
other
girl
people.
should have a Brie on them.
Okay. Well, all right. Okay. Well,
Brie, if you're still watching.
all right.
Dun, dun.
Yeah. But yeah, then a couple other, dicks in my office were like, "Oh, who got flowers?" I'm like, "Me." They're like, "No, really, who got flowers?"
Oh, damn.
Ouch.
Womp womp. So anyway, black hydrangeas.
I like that.
I like that. That's actually
Moral of
really
the
cool.
story.
I want to see them bleeding hearts, though.
The bleeding, actually, I will send them to you. You will
okay.
get a kick out of them.
Hell yeah.
You will love them.
I like getting flowers. It'll be my first time getting
I'll send you flowers. Do you want to send me flowers?
I'll send you flowers. I'll send you flowers.
Want to send each other flowers?
I'm down.
She can send you sunflower seeds.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You get nothing.
being a
Sunflower
jerk
seeds
to
are
me.
great. They're delicious.
being a
What
jerk
the fuck
to
is
me.
wrong with sunflower seeds?
I'd eat them.
No, sir, you get nothing.
But I'd eat anything.
All right. All right.
No,
50 Shades of Puzzle box?
I know.
I'd subscribe to that.
That's just actually some people are suggesting take her to Monsterpalooza.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Buy her more black and
fuck yeah.
buy her more black and wine.
Again,
Eric
yes.
wants to know, Jade, what would you want? And then, of course, Nate Lance said buy her a Chucky doll. But Robert comes in with the podcast, be inside the Chucky doll.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's
That'd
my
be
boy.
awesome. I like that.
Robert, you win.
surprise!
You win the internet
Bling,
today.
bling, bling, bling.
We are cosplayers, break off the airbrush and go to town on some roses.
Christ.
I made these flowers for you
I made them.
You know
out
what?
of warbler.
So, actually, yeah, Jade, though, do you have any suggestions? Anybody to bring?
I do. So, personally, if you're trying to attract my specific type of
Yes.
creep, okay, fuck.
love that
Not
she
to sound
uses-
not to sound weird or cliche, but like I love cemeteries.
Yes.
Ever
Yes.
since I was little,
Yes.
Why are you so happy?
I feel like
That's
they're
awesome.
so yes.
You're my kindred spirit.
They're
Love the
so peaceful, and I love reading every individual name.
They're
and,
great listeners.
and how old they're amazing listeners. They have, so, and they love your music. They don't ever tell you to turn it down. They don't, And I think that there's some beautiful cemeteries out there, especially the older ones, like in old school Long Beach or whatever.
Right.
And as I don't know who said about the wine. Wine, fucking, legit absinthe. Maybe
Yes,
with
I
like,
love
but you
absinthe.
gotta do it the right way.
Legit.
Releasing the Green Fairy, and then
Yeah.
maybe like a horror movie, but like that turns you on. Like it's cliche again, but like The Crow or like Interview with a Vampire.
I think I'm falling in love.
I know, I was about to say the same.
Or like Lost Boys,
I just like,
a movie that gets you in the mood.
Marry me.
Yeah.
Fuck, I want a girl that
So-
could do all that to me.
I know.
Or
shit.
this isn't totally like attract your horror girl,
Sorry,
but
you're already winning.
inevitably your
You're already
horror
winning.
girl is like gonna be into metal too.
Yes.
So fucking take her to a metal show.
And she's got to be able to hold her own.
She's got to be able to. Thank you. Thank you.
She doesn't.
If whoever you're taking out is like fucking TKO after 3, 4, 5, 7,
Two beers?
10 shots of
Okay,
whatever you
okay.
take.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Two beers.
yeah, right.
Take her
Or that
home.
guy bumped into me. What do we do? It's like, you got a girl throwing windmills.
Yeah.
And
I want a girl in the
Amen to
pit.
that.
I want a girl in the
Yeah.
pit with me.
Right? All right. So
Yeah.
that's,
That actually is dope.
Or take her to an escape room.
Definitely.
See how she does.
That'd be dope. I like
Yeah,
that.
because you have to survive the apocalypse with this person. You do not want a crier.
You don't want a little bitch.
And you don't want somebody that takes complete control. Like happened to us when we were watching, when we went to Saw. She was yelling at us quite a bit.
Okay, that might.
I think Carlos might have
actually end
liked
up
that.
being
Yeah.
me,
He
though.
was like-
No, well, no, it's
I'm
not
not
that.
gonna lie. I will take control of it. And you're here. You got the guy open. You get the key.
No.
5, 4, 3, 2. We're yeah. I'm
Yes,
cutting your
ma'am.
head off in order to save us all.
Right.
Like
Holy shit.
Yes, ma'am.
I like
I'll
that.
be right
I
there.
am prepped for the
I like that.
apocalypse. I want the apocalypse. I am ready. I'm gonna go full Negan.
I got my sword ready. I got my katana.
Whoa.
You wanna be my Michonne?
Sure.
Ooh.
I will.
Can I be
I'm
Glenn?
not
Chopping.
saying anything, Isaac. I'm not.
No, don't be Glenn.
Before the.
I like it
That's
after.
just because you're.
Ruben's saying that you should buy
Yeah,
buy
sorry.
her anything from Dark Delicacies in Burbank.
That's a good place.
Oh, yeah.
Josh Letterman is, of course, recommending Cinespa, which is
Take
the
her to Halloween Town.
Hollywood cemetery for movies. You haven't been to Dark Delicacy?
Yeah.
It's amazing. Gravestones, Chocolate Boom.
Even better place is what's called the Mystic Museum.
Yeah, Mystic Museum's pretty dope.
That's dope.
Also, Carlos is in love and about to pass out.
Yeah.
Isaac wants Jade and Nikki, gay vampire Brad Pitt, or gay vampire Tom Cruise.
Dude, gay vampire Antonio Banderas.
Oh, there you go.
Actually, yeah.
Dusk Till Dawn.
So good.
Salma Hayek.
Oh my God. I just watched that last night. I was like, made my teeth sweat.
Made my teeth sweat.
Yeah. It's so damn hot.
Ruben saying Carlos' sword has a Randy Jackson signature on it.
That little smudge right there is Randy Jackson. Good one. Good one.
The
Good
thing
one.
about it, though, is me and Carlos have also gotten together, ladies, and we're suggesting movies that we would see on Valentine's Day, and we want to get our input on it.
Go on.
So Carlos is actually going to do his first
Okay. You ready for the pop-ups there?
Oh, he's ready. He's
ready.
born ready.
Oh, he's ready. So my third pick is going to be Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Classic. I like
Yes.
it.
I like that one because it's the De Niro one. You know, he played the monster in that one, and there was more of the center of the love story behind it. You know, with the Victor's girlfriend at the time became his wife, and then she gets tragically murdered by the monster.
Oh, you're talking about the newer version. Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. So that's fine. That's cool.
No, I'm just saying. But no,
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, no, but that one because that one felt more of the it was kind of like about Victor, and the monster was behind it. Everything else, you know. So it was like more about what was going on within his life, what he was going on with him, and then his girl, his wife, and they're right in their honeymoon gets murdered by the monster out of rage, and he brings her back and yeah, it's great
you're
film.
fucking romantic, bro.
Thank you.
Sweet.
What did you think of? Did you watch Penny Dreadful?
Yes, I watched
What
the
did
first
you
season.
I love
Yeah, you know what?
I literally thought I was thinking it, and I was like, I shouldn't bring it up, but
No, I like Penny Dreadful.
Did you like
Yeah,
the
I
Frankenstein
liked it.
storyline?
Yeah, it was. Well, I saw the first season, but I started seeing a little bit of the second season.
Grit
but the
your
thing is-
teeth and get through the second season, and then get to the third.
fucking
Yeah.
finish.
Grit
All
your
right.
teeth and get
Yeah,
through it.
because the thing is that when I was watching it, it was like really late at night, and it was
Dreadful.
filmed very dark.
Yeah.
So I'd fall asleep a lot of times because it was just really dark. So I'm like,
Show kind of changed.
I have to
Yeah,
say,
don't watch it.
I honestly have to say, is fuck Penny Dreadful.
Oh god damn it!
The
I knew it.
fuck?
That's why I didn't bring it up. I knew
No.
somebody at this table was gonna be like, "Fuck that."
No. The reason I say that is because I love the show so much, and then I found out that they were going to end it, and they weren't going to continue it.
And they ended it very.
Yeah, they ended
Abruptly.
it like super like
Abruptly.
abrupt.
I know. I agree with you on that.
Instead
I
of
agree with
dragging
that.
it out and beating a goddamn dead horse and making 50 fucking bullshit seasons.
I think they could
Actually-
have done one more good season and end it
All right.
well, or,
Or
at least
actually-
a couple more episodes.
Or at least a damn another show to explain what happens to everybody. They kind of just like everybody went their own separate ways and kind of cliffhangers, and then you're like, all right, there's no more, and you're just like, I was like, fuck you guys. It's like
kind
Master.
of like
It
Carnival.
had to. She had to.
Yeah.
She had to die in order
She
to end her
did.
suffering.
Do you
because
remember
she
that
was
one,
haunted.
Carnival, and HBO? That was a good one. That just like.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
But I'm gonna also talk about my number 2.
Oh,
Not
who
poop.
are you now?
Go for it.
My
Go,
poop.
go.
Creature of the Black Lagoon. Yes, another one that
Sensual.
this monster falls in love with this beautiful woman in the water, and he wants to do everything he can to be with her, and the people don't accept him because he is a monster, and they would try to kill him, and so, in return, he lashes out at them.
Dude, I'm falling in love right now.
I know the feeling.
Again.
Right?
I'm going to love everybody at this table.
And you know what? I really one of the most beautiful cinematography parts of that film, and it's from the 1930s, when she's swimming and he's like swimming underneath her, like he's like mimicking like her moves, and because he's like he falls in love.
I
with
remember
this
that.
woman.
Yeah.
It's so great. I love it.
It's actually, I think it's a great love story. In fact, actually, we talked about this in The Shape of Water being
yeah.
being on it, and there's like, I don't really see them as horror movies.
Yeah,
though.
it wasn't no, but it has that horror element to it, so it's like
Yeah.
a horror love story.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
My number 1 pick, of course, it's always had to be my number 1 pick, is Bram Stoker's Dracula with Gary Oldman.
Oceans.
Fucking that movie is the
a-
best love story in my opinion, because this man even tells her to her face that I crossed oceans of time for you. It's like, wow. right? And he's like looking dead, and he loved her so much that when she wants to become a vampire, he's like, I can't do this to you. And she's like, take this pain away from me.
And you notice how that became like the curve of every proceeding vampire movie is turn me, and they're like, I can't do this. And
yeah, because
like,
I love you so much.
Yeah,
you know?
and
like,
that's like literally, it's been cookie cutters since then.
Yeah, I fucking love that movie.
Fucking started it all.
I got goosebumps just thinking about that fucking
And
film.
there are people who can't even get a text back.
Right.
Cheers, worlds.
Right? So those are my top three.
That's good.
That's awesome. That's actually a great top three.
Thank you.
Real quick, some people like Ruben saying, My Bloody Valentine 3D. Nate, you are right. They are making it 30 Days a Night is getting a TV series, as well as Chucky is getting a TV series.
Is it
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Shotgun or handgun? The hell? Okay.
Shotgun.
Bernie is saying y'all need to see The Finals Girls. It's
No.
an homage to
Stop
80s
trying to
slasher
make that
films.
happen.
It's got an excellent
not
death
going to
scene,
happen.
including actually it's a pretty good movie though.
What the hell's
I've
it
seen
called?
Slasher, The Final
Final
Girls.
Girls.
Oh, Final Girls.
It was better than I actually thought it was going to be. Eric was happy that your face was so excited. Isaac wants to do a watch interview with a vampire like Brokeback Mountain with me. Thanks. Thanks, Isaac. I appreciate that.
Wow.
Wow.
Ooh, I love this song music.
Yeah.
I actually have that on my just on my music that I listen to normally.
Is this a harpsichord? What is this? I can't hear this.
Isaac says Carlos sounds so happy talking about oceans, but he's used a different word for happy.
A 3-letter word.
Oh, wow. All right. I'm going to go to my top three. Jesus.
Yeah, let's hear your top three.
My top three is the first one is I'm going to pick is The Fly.
All right.
And the reason I say The Fly,
Whoa.
The Fly is actually
The Fly or The Fly 2?
The Fly.
The Fly.
First one.
First one.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was all about love.
Well, yeah, it was about love. I mean, honestly,
Same thing with American Werewolf in London.
like, yeah, exactly. It was all they both fall in love. They both have this deep romantic connection that Jeff Goldblum does amazingly in the movie. And I mean, he doesn't mean to turn into a fly. He doesn't mean to mutate himself. You know, he still has a little baby fly with her. It's cute. It's adorable.
A little. What is
Was it in the second one that he turns into the great big ball of mush and like rapes Gina Davis? Is that
That's the first one.
That was
Is
the
that first one?
Yeah.
It is the first one.
That's when his fly tendencies were going. We're not going to talk
Yeah.
about the fly tendencies. Hashtag me too.
That's
Remember,
his
like-
romantic
And it
theory.
comes full circle.
The blob, the fly blob.
It was actually yes. I'm gonna stick with this. There's actually a side story that we'll talk
There's
about.
no crying in The
that we'll
Fly.
talk about at the end of the movie. Crying at the fly. There's no crying.
Because you have to do Gina.
God, all right. Number 2. God, whatever. Are you ready for number 2, sir? It's going to be Let Me In.
In the back door?
Guys ever seen Let Me In?
That sounds suggestive.
Yeah, it's a vampire film.
It's actually a vampire film. It's actually, and this is actually the remake version. I actually like the original, which is Let the Right Ones In. Let the Right Ones In. And basically, it is about a little girl who's playing in the snow. Little boy goes out there to kind of
Like
find out about
snow
her.
isn't like cocaine?
No, motherfucker, snow.
My bad.
They're kids. Cocaine? What kind of
never
movie
know.
do you think this is?
Never know.
The real kind.
Were they selling it? How much?
God, she wasn't really a vampire.
Asking
she was
for a
just
friend.
super doped up. She was
Yeah, me too.
She was super
You want
doped
to
up.
make a snowman?
Do you want to
Do you want
snort
to build a
sn-
snow? Do you want to
snort a snowman?
Semantics.
It's called an A-ball. You want to talk about it? Basically, it's actually just kids, and she falls in love with him, and he falls in love with her, and they end up protecting each other throughout the whole movie. Him protecting her secret from the people that are actually trying to kill her. So it's actually a really good movie, and it's actually pretty. It's a romantic film.
It's all about the vampire sex, man. No, I'm just playing.
There is no vampire sex or kids. God damn it,
My
bro!
bad.
Jesus.
I was thinking of another film.
Yeah, it.
Speaking of vampire sex, since we're on the subject and it's going to be Valentine's Day, and I know that not a lot of people like the show, but I'm just going to bring it up. Did you guys ever watch True Blood?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so
Yes.
do you guys
I actually
remember-
really like the show, except for the couple. Like the
Until
last
it started
episode.
Thank you.
to
The
fairies.
last couple
Yeah,
seasons got
seasons.
fucking weird, but the first couple were rad.
Lilith.
We're rad.
Okay, so the vampire sex scenes.
Oh yeah, that was hot.
Like when Bill Compton got back with his ex from 500 years ago,
Oh,
and they that
yeah.
gnarly sex scene where he's like taking her head, and he literally twists it 180 degrees, and her neck's all like,
that was so cool.
and then he tells Sookie
I've
after,
done that before.
and he's like rubbing it in Sookie's face, oh, and now she's dead. So And she's under Carlos's bed. She
We don't
smells
talk about
terrible.
That. We don't talk about that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that?
Yeah.
And then, I
pour
love the
concrete over
line
her.
that
Her
Bill
name's
Compton
Regan.
says to Sookie after. He's like, I fucked her, and we fucked the only way that vampires can. And I was like, I'm going to use that line. We fucked the yeah,
Why does he
anyways.
sound like you're in a plantation?
Because he's Southern, dude. He's from the Civil War.
You're just on a roll.
Suck it.
Stop now.
Suck it. Suck it to me, baby.
Suck at me, suck
I really have nothing else to say right now. I'm just
Suck it to me, baby.
Carlos is gonna fucking bring this show down, burning, fucking burning, dude. What the
lit.
fuck? Elvin, I do apologize, but it looks like it would be our last show.
That's
Really
why we're on
glad you
late.
could tune in.
Jesus. Carlos is on one. I want to be. Did you snort some coke before? I don't know.
I built a snowman before it
Did
came.
you take a snowman?
And
at you?
I helped.
And I helped.
Oh, that's Cutie Pie. What's her name?
Chloe.
Chloe Grace
Yeah.
Moretz.
Hit girl.
Yeah.
Hit
all I
girl. God, she's gorgeous.
I
She's in that movie, huh?
Yeah.
I guess
Yep.
I'll
I
see
did
it.
She's
not
in the
see
remake,
that.
yeah.
In the remake version, but they're almost the exact same movie. One's in German, one's this one.
Yeah.
And my last movie will be
That's what Dark. Did you ever see that?
Yeah.
Only Lovers Left Alive, which is actually stars
Never heard of that.
Tom Hiddleston and Tilda Swinton.
That's a horror movie?
Tilda Swinton.
Sorry. Yeah, it actually is a horror movie.
Valentine's Day.
It technically is. I know. Wow, really?
He doesn't even like horror.
Really? I don't like.
He doesn't even go here.
He doesn't even go here.
I don't even.
Can't sit with us.
I don't even know why I'm here anymore.
So I can take it.
I was waiting for y'all to
As you
finish.
were
I was waiting for y'all to finish. I'm like, all right, I'll shut the fuck up then. No. Basically, it's about two vampires that have lived hundreds of years and they're married, and they have this super toxic relationship. They cannot stop loving each other, but at the same time, they can't really stand each other. So
know the feeling.
It's
So
basically
real life horror film.
Yeah, think about it as a relationship of vampires that have been married for
Oh,
over
they're vampires?
500, 600 years.
Did you miss that?
Oh, yeah, I did. I don't like to listen
No,
to
it's
John.
just normal people that
Yeah, that's right.
are married and hate each other.
For 500
It's a
fucking
normal
years.
movie on Lifetime.
Goddamn.
It's called Snapped.
And this, if you guys haven't seen this movie, the movie's actually fucking amazing.
All right, I gotta check it out.
And I'm done.
That's it?
Yeah, do you want to make any other racist fucking jokes while we're here?
Oh wait,
Yeah,
I saw it
I didn't
before
say
it
Well,
went
actually,
away.
if we're gonna open the floor to, I'm just kidding.
Anton Yelkin's in that movie.
I did not say anything.
Anton,
I,
bless
ain't-
his heart, rest in peace. Okay.
I did not say anything racist.
Oh, that's the kid that killed himself with a goddamn Jeep, right?
Well, I mean,
Jesus
yeah.
With a Jeep.
He got
The Jeep
killed
killed
by
him.
the Jeep. He didn't. Yes, yeah.
the kid that killed himself with the Jeep, right?
He got smushed between the Jeep and the
Between a Jeep and a hard place?
Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you for joining us tonight. I don't know what else to say anymore. I really don't. Fucking A. This has been our
All right, so
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Jesus. Super damn awkward, guys.
Jeep in the hard place.
Oh my god. Oh, gee, this is, ladies and gentlemen, I do. Wow, I'm gonna start reading. I'm gonna read comments. Fuck all this.
All right. Well, we got the ladies at movies too, right?
Yeah.
do we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do they have movies?
Oh, I mean, no. I mean, the women.
We got chicks.
Oh god.
Well, oh yeah.
Chicks, man.
Yeah.
Real quick though, I glanced out of the corner of my eye and I saw something about Danny Felton. I don't know what it was, but yes.
You said yes.
But yes.
That's all that matters is yes.
I don't care what the fuck they were referring to, but Danny Filth, yes.
Well, everybody was just saying a bunch of stuff, and Nate's all like, "Damn, it was only one glass of wine."
This is how we normally
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
So I'm gonna open up to this one to you ladies. So since it is known right now, February is the month of Women in Horror Month.
Not Black History Month.
There that is too also, but since we're a horror show, we're talking about that right now.
Just saying. I'm about to
So,
get the fucking segue right now to do
So
it.
I want to see. I wanted you guys to name like three of your favorite like women in horror, and it has to do with anything in the broad spectrum, like between like actresses, writers, and like authors, and anything.
As long as the vagina's involved.
Yes, that's what I
Wow.
like.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
I don't
If
mind
you
that at
say
all.
that that's the definition, because it's not the definition anymore.
Wow.
Well,
ladies, ladies,
I would say
it's your turn to rant now.
my
Caitlin,
first one. I'm gonna have to say Nancy Downs from The Craft, because she was one of my first role models.
Oh, nice, very nice.
And she got me really into witchcraft when I was a little girl. In fact, I got my first. And okay, now I think it's like kind of like silly and cute, but when I was 10, I got my first tarot deck.
Nice.
And I was very inspired by her, both aesthetically and just the way she fucking like was such a badass, and she didn't let anybody tell her anything. And I thought that was cool. So her.
I like that.
Another kind of one that's like, okay, yeah, but I mean, Anne Rice did have a pretty big impact on me growing up. I actually watched Interview first, and then I read the books when I was a little bit older, Lestat, and then Memnock. And, you know, good stuff. Great fucking writer.
Very good.
And last but not least, and this is a little random, but I'm gonna have to say Chucky's Bride. Only because Tiffany was rad as a human, and she was even fucking cooler as a doll, and like that sassiness and that just like that passionate doll love that they had. I'm like, come on, I want that in human form, you know? You know what I mean? And then my bonus one,
relationship goals.
I did love her. Yeah, she was great. She's even watching Bride of Frankenstein.
You love anything plastic, so stop.
I know, that's true.
Me love you long time.
But I have one last bonus one, and it's a real person, and I'm gonna have to say Elizabeth Bathory. I did a lot of research on her in high school, and Jesus, what a gnarly woman! Like super cool. Like if you actually read the legit like recollections of kind of what she did when she was alive, pretty interesting stuff.
I'm interested already.
Yeah, I know.
Say it's Elizabeth Bathory for a reason. That was a terrible joke. She bathed in blood. That's it. That's
awesome.
That's the joke.
Kind of reminds me of Hostel 2, right? With when she was on hanging. Have you seen that one? Hostel 2?
Yeah, the one where
she was hanging
and she's she bathes in the blood.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
To keep her youth.
But was that also was that one of the thing from like American Horror Story?
That's the thing from a lot of
There was an actual movie written about her, and it was the video game called Stay Alive, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was a pretty decent movie.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's just something that's been linked to a lot of things. The virgin blood to keep youth and all that other junk. So
yeah, it works. It's fine.
Staying alive.
Yeah, I'm like
looking at Nikki. I believe it.
Yeah.
She looks like she's
staying alive. Staying alive.
Your turn, Nick.
Go for it.
All right, so I'll pick a couple because I had like an entire list.
I saw.
All right, so
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean
role models.
Kind of well, you see role models, and then like my number 10 was Kathy Bates from Misery.
Hashtag
so I don't know if
models.
that's a role model, but
relationship
but it was yeah, I mean, you know, how to keep a guy, you know.
She knows how to keep shit done.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
she's not afraid to go for what she wants.
There were times where I would go either if I was ever sick or a doctor and everything like that. I saw a guy with a broken leg. I'm like, that one can't get away.
True.
And then Glenn Close in Fatal Attraction, Body Boiler.
Gosh,
gave new definition to crazy.
Definitely, she freaked the shit out of me.
I don't like her choices in horror ladies. One, you know, she smashes a foot.
We're getting a little theme here.
I know, I'm getting a theme here.
You want me to just get to my number one?
Nikki?
You know what my number one is? My number one is Christine.
For the car?
The car?
Nice.
That actually is pretty fucking dope.
That's pretty good. I like that.
1958 Plymouth Fury. This bitch is cray. And she rebuilds herself, and you cannot kill her. And she's loyal, man.
And that's a love story, too, because they fell in love with each other.
Yeah, they do fall in love with each other.
She was, and that's sad, too, when he died, too. You could tell she got all sad. So.
Oh, she was.
And then she became pissed. Yeah.
Oh yeah. She's like,
yeah.
You motherfuckers, I'm after you now.
Yeah, and she just goes on rage mode, and just.
It's like, oh no, you did it.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I ended up having a lot. You know, I had Carrie. Like I'm I'm a giant Stephen King fan, so you know there was even a female director for Pet Sematary 1 and 2, and Carrie 1 and 2, and Sissy Spacek and.
She was gonna be on my list, Sissy Spacek, because like, what a just perfect actress for that role in terms of just encapsulating that like quintessential awkward weirdness in high school, but to the point where it's like those people you meet in high school where it's like they're a little off, but you sense something so sinister about them.
How'd you like Chloe playing that part?
I think she did as good of a job as a modern actress can.
I thought it was pretty
The
good.
thing with her though, and I'm sorry to bring this up, but it's like she's just too pretty. She's so gorgeous. It's hard to believe. No, she did really great. Like
for an awkward role like that,
She
where
did
someone is in, the shower and they go through such a religion. It is very.
But she still did great. It's just that Sissy had the look. She had some. She's a beautiful woman, but she had something, just interesting about her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, what's funny is with Pet Sematary, they're actually doing a remake again.
No.
No, they are. It's been announced.
Nikki says no.
No.
Nope.
It's been announced. Pet Sematary.
Nope.
I'm gonna go protest.
Sorry.
I don't know why.
I'm gonna wear a dead cat on my head and I'm gonna go
Rapping
protest.
we went black again.
That just sounds like something
pasó?
that happens. Well, if it's going black,
Oh wow, you just missed us. We totally made out and flashed you guys.
Yeah,
but it went
I saw it all.
Oh,
Everybody was
Saw it all.
crazy.
I can't even see because
Boobs everywhere.
But I also do really. I need to throw Sigourney Weaver in for the
Of course, I
entire
knew that was gonna
Alien
happen. Of
franchise,
course.
and with obviously then we're gonna have Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh yeah.
of course.
She's
What a
like
badass.
standard, but no, Sigourney Weaver for the entire Alien franchise is.
Oh hell yeah, man! She was an amazing, strong woman in those
Dude,
films.
Sigourney
Yes.
Weaver for fucking Ghostbusters, man. Like,
Right?
Yeah.
No Dana, only Zool.
And come on, that'd be kind of hard to breathe how heavy she was panting. She was, you can't even do that, right?
do what?
You just
How
want
she-
to see
like
them
she was
pant.
breathing? Yes.
You just
Oh,
want-
fuck you. No, I'm not going to do it. I was
Tell me what I can and
Fucking
can't
ruin
do.
it, you motherfucker! You ran it.
God damn
No,
it.
but the way she was panting, like, dude, that's rough. That's hard. I can't do that. Right?
You're still trying to get him to do it.
Right?
Right.
Right? You
Right.
can't do it.
can't do it,
Can
right?
you?
Yeah.
Or
Just
can you?
I'll take your word for it.
Hashtag me too.
Hashtag I volunteered.
Yeah, exactly. It's called reverse psychology.
I know, right?
Hashtag
You
ain't
can't.
no fool.
Well, guys,
Hashtag no coercion.
real quick, we just want to say is, again, everybody, thank you for coming out to the Valentine's Day special. The reason why... Bomber's over here giving us fucking cues like no tomorrow. Dick. But no, we want to thank you guys spending the time with us. Hopefully you got some great ideas. If you want, you can always hit up the ladies if you need some more information. Of course, they will plug in their ways to reach them. I have really nothing more to say besides that.
Nothing left to say.
I really
I don't know what to say.
Because
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I started thinking about the comment. I started thinking about the comments, and I was like, "Oh, I just opened a whole segue for dick pics."
That's true.
At Carlos
No one was
Velarde
thinking
at
that.
gmail.com.
Yeah. At Latino Joker.
Oh, he loves those. He actually,
Latino_Joker?
actually prints
The
them
more
out.
veiny.
He prints those
Angry
out, and he
looking one.
literally,
Mushrooms.
he
HD,
literally
use
has.
Flash.
Send mushrooms.
He has a book that looks exactly like that, except
There
it's
you-
filled with all the dick pics he gets sent, and he gets sent a lot.
And it's actually like circumcised penis skin that covers it, not this like,
Yeah.
weird silicone
It's
stuff.
touched
kind of
it.
crazy. You
can I
touched.
I
You
did.
touched it.
Gucci, Gucci,
I
goo.
touched the tip just to see how it feels.
Gucci, Gucci, goo.
But it, oh God, I'm bringing it real back real quick.
Oh, there's popcorn oil on it.
But again, ladies and gentlemen, we do appreciate you guys coming out. We do appreciate you guys supporting the show, and of course, we will be here again next Tuesday. Ladies, if you can introduce yourself, and of course, where they can send their dick pics to.
My name is Jade Kim. You can send your dick pics to Jade Stradamus. And if you can't spell that, then
Then fuck
Sorry.
you.
I love her name, and you've had that name since.
2012.
Damn,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
actually a
that's
dope
great.
name.
I love the name though. It's great.
And you gotta love Nikki's name; it's so original.
It's original. I'm Nikki Steele, and you can send your dick pics to go fuck yourself
With them dick
at
pics.
NikkiDoesn'tWannaSeeIt.com. But you can send messenger pigeons to me, and that is how you can communicate with me. Please don't add me on
Send
Facebook.
your dick via pigeon.
But you can add me on Instagram, Nikki Steele. Yes. Send
Messenger
your dick
pigeons.
via messenger pigeon.
No, it should be on.
Let's see you try.
It should be on a rooster, so it'll be a cock on a cock.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why we have Carlos here, aka Latino _ Joker, where you can get a hold of him. Good Lord.
Cockception. Cockception.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you do like our Facebook page and, of course, share and let everybody know that we are on and that we're awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm awesome. I don't know about Carlos. Actually, Carlos is pretty fucking awesome. And Carlos, do you want to say your
Yeah.
goodbyes since
And
I left some for you?
Well, yeah, I guess I'll just reset mine. And I'm Carlos Velarde. You can find me under Latino _ Joker. And thanks again. Thank you guys for coming out again.
Yeah,
and
no,
doing
for
this.
having
Thanks for allowing us.
I was gonna say,
Of
I'm like, thanks
course.
for allowing
We want you guys more
me.
back.
Well, that sounds so
Great, but we're back
creepy the
next
way you said that.
Tuesday.
Woo, see
We
you
want
next
you girls
Tuesday, guys.
more.
I want you more here.
I want you more.
I want you
Back.
more, please.
That sounds so
I feel like
creepy.
the Backstreet Boys sound.
So fucking creepy.
Back.
Again, guys, we appreciate you guys. And again, if you
Thanks
ever
for
need.
having us.
Oh, no, we thank you guys again.
Yeah,
It's awesome that you guys
Thank
can come
you.
out here.
Yeah, we are Flatline TV, keeping your finger on the pulse of horror news. Thank you guys, and we'll see you guys next time.
Have a good one. I'm a bird. I can fly. I can fly. I can fly.
If you're a bird, I'm a bird.